Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McSands Wood, saved Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, life. Now that Liam is awake, Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, has warned he will need to be watched closely. Could Steffy invite Liam to stay at the Cliff House with her and John, Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin? Keep reading and let's talk about the possibilities. Fans watched as Liam confronted his father about unleashing Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, onto the unsuspecting public. Liam questioned what his father was doing spending so much time at home. Each time, Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, lied to everyone about hiding Luna on house arrest. Then Bill went one step further and got Luna pardoned for her crimes. Liam confronted Bill, and they had a huge fight about it. In the end, Liam quit Spencer Publications. Then Bill said when he came back, Liam better be gone. What Bill missed out on after he left was Liam's collapse. Liam hit his head pretty hard, and when he woke up, tried to stumble outside, only to fall down again. Steffy was actually on her way to confront Bill yet again about Luna. Steffy found Liam and called 911. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Grace got to work immediately on saving Liam. The character was diagnosed with an intracranial hemorrhage. Liam underwent emergency brain surgery. Grace told Steffy that if she hadn't gotten Liam to the hospital when he did, he'd already be dead. Grace also told Steffy that Liam could have some brain damage. After Liam woke up, Grace warned that someone would need to keep an eye on Liam. Normally, Liam would stay with Bill, but that's out of the question after the Luna situation. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, also isn't an option. Even though Hope would take care of Liam, she's a pariah right now. Plus, there's no way Steffy is going to allow Hope anywhere near the father of her children. As for Liam's brother, Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, he moved away. So Steffy might think that she needs to let Liam stay with her family. At first, Finn might object. However, Steffy could reason that Liam has no one else, and a brain injury is serious. Steffy could also insist it's just temporary. I could see Finn agreeing, only for Steffy and Liam to romantically reconnect during that recovery. It's a time of tension and transformation on the bold and the beautiful. The Forrester, Spencer, and Logan families are entangled in a web of complex emotions, surprising choices, and unexpected alliances. The focus now shifts to Liam Spencer's recovery, not just from the physical aftermath of his harrowing accident, but from the emotional turmoil that continues to haunt him. With Steffy and Finn at the center of his healing process, will Liam find peace in their home? Or will his presence in their lives drive a wedge between them? Chapter 1. The Aftermath of Liam's Accident. Liam Spencer's life has been turned upside down after the devastating accident that left him with injuries that have affected both his body and his mind. The wreckage of his car was just the beginning of the destruction. Liam has been struggling not only with his physical recovery, but also with the emotional baggage that follows. The accident, which he barely survived, was the result of a nightmarish combination of confusion, guilt, and fate. And now, as he slowly heals, he finds himself questioning his place in the world, and in the Forrester and Spencer families. In the aftermath of the crash, Steffy Forrester has been a constant presence by his side. She has played the role of a devoted friend, constantly reassuring Liam that he is not alone in his struggle. But behind her support, Steffy's emotions are complicated. She is still navigating her own feelings about Liam, her ex-husband, and her current life with Finn. It's hard for her to reconcile her past with Liam and her future with Finn, especially with the added pressure of raising their children and dealing with the mess that is her family's history. As Liam's physical wounds heal, the emotional scars remain, and it becomes clear that the path to full recovery is going to be more challenging than anyone expected. Liam finds himself unable to return to his apartment, and with his family's complicated dynamics, He finds solace in Steffy and Finn's home. It's an arrangement that seems temporary at first, but as the weeks pass, it becomes more and more permanent. Chapter 2. Steffy's Reluctant Hospitality. Steffy's decision to have Liam stay with her and Finn is not one she makes lightly. She knows the history between her and Liam, the broken promises, the years of ups and downs. She also knows how much her new marriage to Finn means to her, and how delicate the balance is between them. Yet seeing Liam in such a vulnerable state tugs at her heartstrings. She can't help but feel responsible, and the guilt of not being able to prevent the accident weighs heavily on her. At first, Steffy tries to maintain a sense of distance. She doesn't want to let Liam get too comfortable in her home, and she certainly doesn't want Finn to feel displaced. But as time passes, Steffy begins to notice subtle changes in Liam. He's becoming more emotionally dependent on her, seeking out her company when he's feeling lost or overwhelmed. While Steffy is kind and compassionate toward him, she finds herself drawn back into a relationship she thought was long in the past. Meanwhile, Finn watches from the sidelines, uncertain of how to handle the situation. He knows Steffy's loyalty to Liam runs deep, and he doesn't want to be the one to pull them further apart. He tries to be understanding, but the tension between them grows, and the feelings of jealousy and insecurity start to bubble up. Finn starts to question whether having Liam in their home is a good idea, especially when it's clear that Liam is not just recovering from his physical injuries, but is also trying to find his way back into Steffy's heart. Finn begins to feel like an outsider in his own home. The gentle, supportive man he once was is now grappling with feelings of resentment and frustration. He wants to be the rock for Steffy, to be the man she needs, but Liam's lingering presence in their lives is threatening to destabilize everything. As the days go by, the situation becomes more precarious, and Finn's patience wears thin. Chapter 3. The growing strain between Finn and Steffy. Finn and Steffy's marriage has always been one of understanding and communication, but the presence of Liam in their home is starting to erode that foundation. Finn tries to bury his discomfort, but he can't ignore it. The bond between Steffy and Liam is undeniable, and it's becoming more evident as they spend more time together. Finn can't help but feel like a third wheel, the outsider in a situation that should have been simple, a husband supporting his wife as they care for their children and build their future. The tension between Steffy and Finn grows as their lives become more complicated. Finn knows that Steffy is trying to keep the peace, but he's also aware that she's been spending a lot of time with Liam, trying to help him recover, trying to fix the wounds that seem to run deeper than anyone can understand. Finn feels sidelined, and the insecurities that have always simmered beneath the surface now begin to rise. Steffy, too, feels torn. She loves Finn, but she also has a deep sense of obligation to Liam. She knows how much he has suffered, how much he still needs to heal. Yet, as Liam's presence grows more permanent in their home, Steffy's feelings for him become more confused. She starts to wonder if there is more to their connection than just the history they share. It's during one of these emotional moments, when Steffy is sitting beside Liam's bedside, that she and Finn have a heart-to-heart conversation. Finn finally admits his feelings of displacement, expressing his frustrations about being pushed aside. He's worried that Steffy is getting too emotionally invested in Liam's recovery, that it's interfering with their marriage. He doesn't want to be controlling, but he can't ignore the growing distance between them. Steffy listens carefully, and for the first time in a long while, she realizes just how much Liam's presence has been affecting her and Finn. She understands Finn's concerns, but she also feels conflicted. Can she truly separate her feelings for Liam from her future with Finn? Is it possible to heal Liam and still have a happy life with her husband? Chapter 4. Liam's growing dependence. As Liam's recovery continues, his emotional state becomes increasingly fragile. He's not just struggling with his physical injuries. He's battling with the deep-seated feelings of guilt, regret, and loneliness that have plagued him for years. He knows that Steffy and Finn have their own lives to live, but he finds himself needing them more and more. Their home becomes his sanctuary, and soon, Liam's sense of independence begins to erode. Liam finds himself unable to make decisions without consulting Steffy. Whether it's his medical care, the future of his relationship with Hope, or his next career move, he constantly seeks her advice. While Steffy is happy to help, she begins to notice just how much Liam is leaning on her, and it starts to take a toll on her. She feels torn between her obligations to Liam and her desire to support Finn. The emotional burden is heavy, and she can't ignore the mounting pressure. At the same time, Liam's feelings for Steffy are starting to resurface. He begins to realize that he has never truly gotten over her. Their connection is undeniable, and being in such close proximity to her every day reignites feelings he thought were long gone. Liam knows that he shouldn't be thinking about Steffy in this way, especially when she is married to Finn, but he can't help it. His heart is still drawn to her. This emotional confusion leads to a series of heated arguments between Liam and Finn. As tensions mount, Liam begins to question whether he truly belongs in Steffy and Finn's life, or if he is just a lingering obstacle to their happiness. Chapter 5. The Breaking Point. The situation reaches a breaking point when Steffy is forced to confront the reality of what's happening. She loves Finn, but her unresolved feelings for Liam are pulling her in a direction she's not sure she can stop. The peace they once had as a family is shattered, and the future of their relationship is now uncertain. Steffy and Liam have a heart-to-heart conversation about their past, and for the first time, they acknowledge the pain and hurt they've caused each other. They talk about the love they once shared, and how it's impossible to ignore the bond that still exists between them. But as much as they want to rekindle what they had, they know it's impossible. The timing is all wrong, and the consequences could be devastating for everyone involved. In the end, Steffy makes a difficult decision. She knows that her life with Finn is the one she wants, and she can't let her past with Liam jeopardize that. She decides it's time for Liam to move out of her and Finn's home, and for them to start healing separately. For Liam, the decision is a bitter pill to swallow, but he knows it's what's best for everyone. He begins to focus on his recovery, working through his emotions and his feelings of guilt. Steffy and Finn's marriage remains intact, and though there are still challenges ahead, they begin to rebuild their life together, stronger than before. But one question remains: can Liam ever truly find peace with himself? Or will the wounds of his past always haunt him? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.